Good morning, students. This is the time for computer class, and I am your computer teacher. We are continuing the lesson more on MS Word 2010. Till now, in this video, we have discussed about what is list, what are the different types of list like bullet list, numbered list, multi-level list, how to apply them in our document, and how to remove them from the documents. The different methods of applying the lists in our document. Next, we have discussed about what is subscript and superscript, their definitions, how to use them in our documents, the different methods of applying them in our document. We have also discussed about what is symbol, how to insert a symbol in our document, the symbols that can be applied on mathematical and scientific notations, etc. Working with graphics in a document, like what is clip art, how to insert a clip art in our document, how can we insert a picture that we saved in our computer, formatting the pictures. In formatting the pictures, we have discussed regarding the resizing a picture, what is cropping, how to crop a picture, how to add styles to a picture, what is word art, how to insert a word art in our document, formatting word art. In formatting word art, we have studied about changing the color of the word art, changing the outline color of the word art, applying a shadow effect to the word art, changing the text direction of word art. Next, we have discussed about what is shapes, how can we insert the shapes in our document, changing the color and the outline of the shapes, adding text to a shape, what is screenshot, how to insert a screenshot in our document. Next, we have discussed working with tables. What is table? How can we insert a table in our document? The different methods of inserting the table in our document. How can we enter the data in a table? How can we move the table from one location to another location? Resizing a table, how can we resize a table? How can we change the height of the row and the width of the column? Next, we have discussed modifying a table. In modifying a table, we have discussed how to add a row, how to delete a row, how to add a column, how to delete a column, what is merging, how can we merge the different cells in our document, how can we apply the table heading in a table, what is splitting, how can we split a table into two or more than two parts. Next, we have discussed auto format. What is auto format? How can we apply the auto format in our document? So today we are going to discuss about reviewing a document. Reviewing a document. Reviewing a document. So many of the times when we prepare the document, it is better that we should review a document before making a printout of it or before sending it to someone, so that if there is some mistake, we can correct it. For example, many of the times we are asked to proofread a report. Suppose a report has been prepared by an organization and we are the employee of that organization. So we are asked to proofread a report. If we had a hard copy of the report, we might use the red pens to cross the wrong sentence, wrong spellings, or grammatical mistake, etc. Such type of proofreading can be done in MS Word also. Here we have the facility of track changes and comments, with the help of which we can do the proofreading. When we turn on the track change option, all the changes that have been made to the document are shown as a colored markup. You can select the color that can mark up the changes that you have done. If someone has deleted some text, the text would not get deleted, or it would not get disappear, but it will have a visible strike through. So visible strike through means, what does the word strike through means? Like suppose I have written hello, and the strike through means a line of cross of such type will appear on the middle of the text. This is the strike through. This is single strike through, and double strike through means of two lines. These two horizontal type of lines drawn over here. So this is the double strike through. So a strike through line will appear over here. So if we have add some text in the document, that text will get underlined. So in this way, a person can find out what are the different changes that have been made to the document. Many of the times in the competition exams, when the students are asked to type a document in the computer, then during that period the track changes are set on, so that if the student deletes any text, sentence or words, or insert any text or word in the middle of it, the examiners can know about them. So they are useful in the exams also. So now how to use the track change? So in order to use the track change, first of all we have to click on review tab. Click on review tab. So as soon as we click on the review tab, we will have to click on the track changes option in the tracking group. So we have to move to the tracking group, and from the tracking group we have to click on track changes option. Click on track changes option. Click on track changes option. An icon of track changes will appear like this over here, and a pencil will be drawn over here, and below it the track changes will be written. Track changes. So this is a toggle button. The track changes is a toggle button. Now what is toggle button? Toggle buttons are those buttons that once when clicked they become on, and as soon as you click another time over them they becomes off. So track change is a toggle button. So as soon as we first time click on it, it will get highlighted into the golden color to show that it is active. When we first click over here, as soon as we first click over here, the color of the toggle button get changed to golden color to indicate that the button is on. So now once when the button is on, any changes that we make to our document will be shown with the help of colored marks up. Now what are the changes that we can show? The different changes that can be shown are like deleting the document, inserting a word in a document, or other options. All those things will get highlighted of the colors. So now since we have highlighted the changes that have been made, now if we want to off the track changes, just make the another click over here. As soon as you make the another click over here, the track changes will get off. So in this way we can use the track changes. Now we come to the another topic, adding comments. Adding comments. adding comments. So what are comments? Many of the times we are required to write a comment about some part of the document so that the person who views the document or reads the document can understand it in a much better way. So comments are many of the times very essential part of programming language also. In programming language, we generally write the comment to make the thing understandable to the person who is not very much familiar about it. So in the documents of Word also, we use the comment so that a thing can be cleared to the users who read it. So comments generally show up in the form of rounded rectangles. Rounded rectangles means in the shape of such type. These are the rounded rectangles. So in these we can add the comments. As soon as we left click over here, a cursor will get appear and we can type our comment over here. For this we have to perform the certain actions. Now what are the different steps that we have to perform to add a comment? First of all, select the text where you want to add the comment. Like suppose I have written, this is a demo of comment. So now I have selected the word comment over here. I have selected this word comment over here with the help of mouse. So after selecting the word, now we have to move to the review tab. Now click on review tab, and from the review tab move to the comment group. Move to the comment group, and from the comment group now click on new comment option. Click on new comment option. So as soon as we click on new comment option, a rounded rectangle box of this type will appear with the help of lines. This is the rounded rectangle. This is the rounded rectangle. A rounded rectangle of this type will appear with the help of lines. So now we have left click over here, the cursor will appear. Now you can type your comment regarding this word. This is a demo of comment. Now after writing the word over here, so after adding the comment word over here, so we press the enter key and the comment will appear. Now we have also the option of deleting the comment. We also have the option of deleting a comment. Now how can we delete a comment? First of all, for this we have to select the rounded rectangle. Select the rounded rectangle with the help of mouse or keyboard that you want to delete. So now move to the review tab. Click on review tab. So in the review tab, move to the comment group. Move to the comment group, and from the comment group click on delete option. Click on delete option. As soon as you click on delete option, the comment that you have selected will get deleted from your screen. This is how we can add or delete the comments. Now the next topic that we are going to discuss is page setting. Page settings. So this is an important topic regarding the setting of different options of the page that we want to print out or to be displayed on the screen. So many changes can be applied on the setting of the page, and it is known as page setting. Making changes to the setting of page is called page setting. making changes to the setting of a page to the setting of a page is called page setting. So making changes to the setting of a page is called page setting. So whenever we open a document in MS Word, there are some default settings like the margins, the orientations, which are already set by the system. So we can generally change the margin and the orientations of the page according to the layouts. So how can we change the setting margins of the page? For this we have to set the page margin. Setting page margin. So how can we set the page margin? In order to set the page margin, first of all we must know what is page margin. It is the blank space between the edge of the paper and the text. Like suppose this is the paper, we can say this is the paper of any size, say A4, A5, etc. And this is the content that we have written in this paper. Now what does page margin means? Page margin means the space, blank space between the edge of the paper. This is the edge of the paper and the text. So this is the margin. This is from the top side, so it is known as top margin. This is the right margin over here. This is known as top margin. And this is known as right margin. So this is known as left margin, as it is in the left side. Left margin. So we have different types of margin in our document. So page margin is the blank space between the edge of the paper and the text. We can adjust the page margin. Adjust means we can change the size of the page margin to a greater or to a lesser extent. Similarly, we can change the page margin of the right side. Similarly, we can change the page margin of the left side. By default, MS Word set all the margins, right, left, top and bottom, to 1 inch from the ruler. Ruler means that this is a ruler over here. Here is the ruler and here is also a ruler. So by default the margin of top margin, left margin, right margin, bottom margin, these are the 4 different margins. So by default the MS Word set them to 1 inch from the ruler. By default the margins of top margin, left margin, right margin and bottom margin from the edge of the page are set to be 1 inch. However, we can change the margins that have been set by default by the system. So now how can we change the margin? In order to change the margin, let me show you from the book. In order to change the margin, like this is the figure 10.57, which is a window. Here the content has been written over here, and this is the top margin, this is the right margin, and this is the left margin. So we can first of all, in order to change the margin, open the document in which you want to change the margin and select the, if you want to add the margin to a selected part, then select that part only with the help of mouse. Or if you want the margin to be set to the entire document, then here move to the first of all page layout tab. How will you move to the page layout tab? As soon as you click on the file option, you will get a drop down menu over here. So page layout tab, a page layout tab is available over here. As soon as you click on the page layout tab, now move to the page setup group, and from the page setup group click on the margin option. As soon as you click on the margin option, a window of this type will appear before you. Look, by default there are different types of margin over here. This is the normal margin, top 1 inch, left 1 inch, bottom 1 inch, right 1 inch. This is the narrow margin of 0.5 inch to each top, left, right, bottom. This is now we have moderate margin 1 inch or top, 1 inch, bottom 0.575 inch. Next we have width of 1 inch, bottom, top, left, right. So there are different types of margin that are available in our systems. To the top, left, bottom and right. We can select any one of them and have a left click over it. As soon as we apply the left click over it, that margin will be applied in our document. So this is how we can apply the different types of margin options in our document. So till now in this video, what are the topics that we have discussed? So till now we have discussed about how to review a document, the different steps taken to review a document, how can we add the comment in our document, how can we delete the comment that we have added, what is page setting, how can we set the page margins to the selected document. So these were the content in this video. Thank you.